Okay, so my person was Kay Ryan, my poet. Okay, so basically a little bit of background information about her. She was born in California in September of 1945. She grew up in the Mojave Desert in the small town of, I don't know how to say that. She attended Antelope Valley College and got her master's and bachelor's degree in English at UCLA. She's a part-time English teacher at the College of Marin in Kentfield, California, and her partner, Carol Dare, is also an instructor at Marin, and that's how they met. She published her first collection of poems with the help of all of her friends in 1983, and basically if they didn't push her to do it, she would have never become a famous poet. Okay, her writing career, she was presented with the Pulitzer Prize for Poetry in 2011, also the National Humanities Medal. She got a lot of awards, and I didn't really want to put all of them, so I just put the two biggest ones. She's known for her extensive use of internal rhyme. She doesn't just end rhyme, how Taylor used in her poem. Okay, so notable awards. I don't know how to say that. The Guggenheim Fellowship, she got that in 2004. The Ruth Lilly Poetry Prize, she got that in 2004. And she was the United States Poet Laureate from 2008 to 2011. She served 2 terms for that. Okay, this was one of her poems. Oh, I can't even read that. Okay. However carved up or pared down we get, we keep on making the best of it as though it doesn't matter that our acres down to a square foot, as though our garden could be one beam and we would rejoice if it flourishes, as though one beam could nourish us. Okay, and I picked this poem, I like this one the best because it's basically, no matter, her outlook on life is no matter how low we are, no matter how down in the dumps we are, it just doesn't matter. We're still the same person, and we're still gonna have a positive outlook on life. Okay, I can't read this. I don't know why the font did that. But it says, Ryan finds it easy to point out to the reader the brighter side of life. She influences the reader to believe that there is a sunny ending to every gloomy day. Ryan inflicts a feeling of happiness and hopefulness towards the reader. She conveys this by saying this line, as though our garden could be one being and we'd rejoice if it flourishes. The tone throughout the poem is hopeful and always looking towards the brighter side of life and its many trials and tribulations. Okay, and then this is the second poem, and basically, it's talking about that everyone has their own way of grieving, and Ryan provokes sadness and sorrow through the melancholy tone, which is dragged throughout the entire poem. She uses the words, they leave holes in holes, which provokes the reader to believe that some things are harder to overcome than others, and problems begin to pile up, creating internal damage and the feelings of emptiness. There are no uses of rhyme or repetition, which I think makes this a more personal poem for her. And she, right before she wrote this poem, she actually lost her partner. She died from cancer, so I believe this was part of her grieving process. Okay, this is really, really, really bad. This is my poem? Okay, no matter how lonely we get, no matter how sad or down in the dumps we find ourselves, there's always a path to happiness, always a light at the end of the tunnel. We feel as though we have no one there. We're never really alone. That's it.